Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. My name is David Wilkerson and this is Surplus Funds 101. And today I'm going to go over with you guys exactly what you need to know in order to make the decision if hiring a VA is something good for you and your business. And, once you start making some money and you're having consistent deal flow come in, I would always say no matter what, it's a good thing to replace yourself, even if you have to give away some of the pie on all your deals. In this video, I'm going to show you guys exactly what you need to know and the questions that you need to have answered in order to make that decision. Okay, well, first off, again, I just want to say thank you to all the people who have all watched all my videos, liked them, commented on them, left a Cash App, a Venmo, a PayPal donation. Those are all starting to add up. I don't make a whole lot of money on this channel, nor do I really care to, but all those things are really nice gestures, so I really appreciate it. But with that being said, you guys, I'm going to get right into it. This is finding your first VA and the information you need to know. Okay, so when people think about VAs, they have all these preconceived notions or myths or judgments on what they think it's like, and usually it's completely different. When I was first getting started, I was a one-man show. For the bulk of my career, I've been a one-man show, and I did pretty damn good. I took a lot of pride on being able to do everything. But, I got to a point in my career, you guys, I was very successful, but I was exhausted. And I don't know about you guys, but I didn't get into this make a whole bunch of money game to be exhausted, to not have any spare time. I kind of got into this to where I'd almost give up a little bit more money to have more time. That's what you want to do when you have VAs, is you want to replace yourself so you can have more free time to go do the things that life is meant to do. Go spend time with your family, go pursue a new hobby, whatever it is. But here are the myths, you guys. Okay, our VA is hard to find. And I know a lot of people are like, yeah, they're hidden. You have to be able to speak their language or whatever. And that's completely inaccurate. Okay. VAs are extremely easy to find. Right now, as you guys watch this, you can probably hit pause, go over to Facebook and just go to the group section, type in virtual assistants, and they have 30 or 40 different pages with thousands of people from other countries. All of them are looking to work for an American company. Okay. I can't show you my list. Okay, after I click out of this, I will show you guys. You know what? I'm just going to do that right now. Okay, right here in those job boards on all the Facebook groups, this is the exact application. I literally just copy and paste it all that the VAs see. This is what they respond to. And if you guys do not have something like this put together or an outline for a job, I can get you this and just give you mine as long as you switch out all the information on there and you make a child donation. So if you make a child donation and then just DM me on Instagram and give me your email address and let me know what's going on, I can send this over to you. But this is what I drop in all of the Facebook groups to get people to respond to me. Okay, I also have a secondary email address for the company that's just for talent recruiting. And so everybody responds to that. I'll get into all that in a minute, but let me get back into this, you guys. Okay, here we go. Okay, now as far as VAs training them, most of the VAs have experience and can perform the tasks that you assign them to do pretty damn efficiently. Okay, now, however, they're brand new to you, your group, your business, and so you gotta give them some time to understand your policies, your procedures, and get them up and going and trained the way that you want to train them, because let's face it, this is why I'm kind of against college, because it trains you on a very broad aspect, not a specific niche, and so every business, even though we all are the same, we all have different things that we like to do. And you can't expect a VA that you have never worked for to just know your company right out of the gate and be able to do everything that you want to do and read your mind. It just doesn't happen. And so you got to work with them. You got to train them. You got to invest in them. But once you get these guys going, you guys, talk about the lifesaver. I don't think my hair falls out anymore and it's going grays quick because, my God, I'm so glad that I started to spend some of my spare profits and hire and train VAs. As a matter of fact, that's probably what I find myself doing more or less nowadays anyways, is just being a recruiter. instead of a sales guy. Now, are they expensive? Now, VAs, obviously, they're going to want as much money as you'll pay them. But the going rate for most of these admin tasks and the things that you'll need to get done in your own business, they're completely fine working $4 or $5 an hour. Now, I know that doesn't sound like much to you and I. As a matter of fact, I have never, ever made that little in my entire life, ever. But in these other countries, like I was talking to my VAs, and $4 or $5 an hour to them is like $25 an hour to us. And so it's not that bad. What I always do is in my company, since I do sales and marketing, I have a flat salary of $4 an hour. Now, if they really, really shine, I start them out at 5, but that's really rare. So usually it's $4 an hour, and then I have a commission structure per appointment and per deal, right? And so that can double or triple their hourly pay really, really quick, and it gives them a challenge and something to look forward to, and it also makes them feel like they're a part of the group too. And so $4 or $5 an hour, that's about the going rate. Okay, now is there a big turnover? Now, if you take care of people, you guys, there really isn't. These VAs, it seems like as children, they are raised in the Philippines or in India to want to one day have a job working for an American. And in their culture, it's way different than the American culture. They're a lot more loyal. They're a lot more driven. They want to be a part of something. And I don't want to be like a shit talker on all the workers here in the United States. But man, there's something to be said about somebody that shows up early, that's loyal to you and your brand, and that just wants to be there. You all know in your friend group and all the people you meet at work, like there's the people there that just want to be there. And those are the people you want to have around. You want to get rid of the people that are dragging, that aren't excited to be a part of your company and your vision. But as far as the turnover rate goes, you guys, seriously, these guys, if you just take care of them and you treat them like good family and friends and you pay them on time, they're going to work for you for a long time. And again, too, what I like to do, and this is a very, very brief video of like VA 101, right? I could make this into like a 2-hour long video. One of the things I always do is I have an onboarding process with all this documentation lined up to where they feel like they're coming to work for a big company and not just some fly-by-night person that is trying to get some deals and figure out how the whole VA process works. But usually not very big turnover rate. Okay. Now, will they require full-time work? Well, most of them, they're going to want to have job security. Okay, that's their big thing because they're used to getting shuffled around by all these kind of unorganized Americans and other people that they work for just worldwide. What I've found is that I don't have a problem at all getting them to work 3 hours a day or 15 or 20 hours a week. That really comes out to be from 9 to noon or 9 to about 1 in the morning. That's kind of my operational hours. But it's not hard to find them to where they'll be okay only getting 15 or 20 hours a week. Again, you guys, look at that. $4 an hour at 20 hours a week is $80. Okay, if you guys stop going to Starbucks every day and buying those $5 mochas and go to the gas station, all right, and buy the dollar gas station coffee, that's a $4 difference. Okay, that little change in your budget alone could completely pay for a VA, for their weekly work. But anyways, you guys, I don't ever have a problem hiring them and finding them where they want to work 15, 20 hours a week. I would suggest once you get everything rocking and rolling, have a solid 9 to 5 admin executive that can facilitate the work for all the other VAs that you hire. But that's later on down the road after you have a couple of them and you got to really branch out and structure differently. Okay. Now, how do you manage them? Okay. Now, well, right now I have a VA that manages all the other VAs, but before you get to that level, you guys, I know that the idea of somebody being in the Philippines and you paying them every week, you're like, how do I know that they're actually going to do what we agree that they're going to do? And there's a lot of solutions for that. And one of them is just a time tracking software like Hubstaff. There's probably a dozen different ones out there, Time Doctor, Trackify, things like that. And I mean, they're all great, but this allows me to take screenshots of their work every allotted amount of time that I set up. It allows me to do payroll more effectively. And it just, again, it gives you that more structured appearance and feel like these VAs are coming to work for a larger company and they can see themselves being with for an extended amount of time. Okay. Like I was saying in another video, I create just a really solid, or I've created a just really solid onboarding process. So, they take you seriously and they treat your business like a business, you know. Okay, and then another thing too that I've created is a VA point system with a weekly performance meeting to ensure they're hitting their goals. So, you guys, everything goes off the VA point system. Again, I'll make another video. Well, I already have made a video on it. But once somebody hits 16 points, it's termination. And so I like to put a fire underneath their feet when I absolutely need to. And sometimes as a manager and a boss, like, you need to do certain things so they take you seriously. But having little tiny weekly performance meetings to where you guys are going over the KPIs with them, because I'm sure you're going to plug them into an auto dialer or some sort of auto texting platform, whatever it might be. But you're going to want to go over those KPIs with them so you know that it's even worth it for you to hire them so they're working for you. Okay. Now, how do you train them? Okay, that's a big one, you guys. Now, it's kind of funny that I'm even talking about a training system, because this YouTube channel that you guys are watching, the very first thought that I had when I started hiring VAs months and months and months ago, I was like, how am I going to train them? And I came up with this idea. I wanted to make videos, right, to train them on all the individual tasks that needed to be accomplished for my business every single day. And then I had the light bulb moment. I go, why don't I just make these videos and put them on YouTube? And I forgot to snap it onto private, and people started liking them and commenting on them. And so I just didn't stop. But you guys, there's two different ways to do it after you make these videos, or handwrite something on a Google Doc. You can either store them on your Google Drive or on a private YouTube channel. Okay. And then index all those videos by topic so they're really easy for your employees to find. You guys, another little side note down here. Most computers nowadays have a built-in screen record device, kind of like this one right now, or there's other free ones available online. One of my favorite ones that is a free one is Vimeo. That's actually, I know it's the money sending app. This, what I use right now, is what I'm recording this video on. So there's lots of different options for you. Oh. And that's it, you guys. This just concludes the video of all the top questions you need to figure it out and you need to know in order to really bring your company and your business to the next level with VAs. You guys, I love VAs. VAs have been a humongous blessing, probably the best way to get tasks and work done, and it's all a tax write-off as well. But anyways, you guys, I have more VA videos to come in the near future. I just wanted to give you guys some details about just some VA 101 stuff. Other than that, you guys, if you like the video, I'm sorry, I'm all over myself this morning. But yeah, if you like this content, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and all the PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App donations are greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.